Good late evening on this increasingly dark night. Yes, it is. It's getting darker by the minute as the moon rises and the sun departs from the east to the west. And we have overcast skies and a humidity of about 55% and a dew point of 57% and a barometric pressure falling. Yes, it is. The barometric pressure is falling, as is the temperature and the sun, but the moonlight is rising in the sky with an overnight low in the mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow, yes, on this mid-June, approaching a late June status and is early, but getting into the latter early part of summertime. A high in the mid-80s with puffy cumulus and stratus clouds streaming in, whispering in. This is a quick coin update from VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing. Yes, it is. We're going to go over Celo. It is not looking in the long distant past. Yes, it's not looking good. But we can see some consolidation in the 45 minute. This is just going to be quick. We go bam. We got lower support. And then we go, yes, our industry exclusive and company made famous perching tool, line tool with an arrow, upper resistance. You can say, well, Vince, what the fuck is upper resistance? 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? It's hitting it. Resistance, bang. Resistance, bang. Resistance, bang. Resistance, bang. Right? That's upper resistance. Well, what the fuck is lower support then? I'm confused. Lower support. Hits it, bounces up. Hits it, bam. Hits it, bam. But you can see when you get tight, hits lower support, bam. Hits upper resistance, bam. Hits lower support, bam. Hits lower resistance, bam. You know, that's what that is. Upper resistance, lower support. And now it's about to break. Now, if it breaks down, you're coming way down, right? Your target would be down here at getting close to $2. If you break up, real quick, you could come up into this trading area, right? Now, you see that? If you break up, because you're running out of time down there, you only have until the 16th of this month. So if as we zoom in, if you're watching this to play it, it's threatening to break down. If you start breaking down decisively from that white line right now with volume, you're coming down here real quick, and it's going to be really rough because you're going to probably do something like that and then tank down to that $2. Now, if you can get some buyers and pop and you break this uptrending white line decisively with volume, you're going to come back up here real quick into the trading area, right? So if you break up, you got target up here, but if you break down, your target's down there, right? And Celo, Harmony. No, that's not the right one. ADA, same thing. Clean some of this malarkey up. You can see we had a pump. And if we zoom out to see where we came from. Remember when we were all back in here? We were all here and we told you you're probably going to bounce because you were in this part of the triangle. So you were going to bounce around. And then if you broke down, you're going to bounce around in here because now you're in this part of the triangle. And that's what you've done. We call that beautifully at VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing. When everyone told you were going to moon, we said no, upper resistance, lower support, tightening range. And you had a few days to weeks to trade in. And we thought you would break down, right? And then the moving averages would support you. And then you could come back up to hit these as upper resistance now. Now it almost looks like you're trying to form some kind of W, right? Those can be reversal patterns, but you would never trade them till they break, I guess, the W neckline up here, right? If you were to tank down here and then pump back up here, you don't trade them until they break out if you're trying to play that, right? But I think in the short term, you're going to be stuck between these moving averages, and if you pump up these overhead resistances, multiple ones are going to knock it back down, and then you could come back up, and then they're going to knock you back down because, to me, you're now in this part of the triangle until you break it up decisively past that downtrending boom line at $1.64 down sloping. So now, right now, it's about $1.64 that in the yellow line. or until you break that downtrending support line right here. Get rid of that at $1.37, and we'll make that. Oh, that's the problem. We'll make that darker, and bam, between that blue line and that black line, you're in that part of the triangle now. You see that with our industry exclusive and YouTube Made Famous drawing tool. That's the triangle you're in now. You were in this, right, when I dissected it and sniffed it out there. Now you're in here in this triangle. That used to be support. This is support now, and this is resistance and resistance. And until you break this decisively up or down with volume and several criteria, this is the pattern you're in ADA, right? One more coin. One that somebody, Litecoin, people care about Litecoin. Bam. Litecoin's the same thing. You're about to break, you're trading out of this consolidation, bearish consolidation. That right there, you see that, bam, bam. This was an industry exclusive by Vincenzo Gold Crypto Investing call. Right now, you've traded out of it with a pump as we zoom in. That's why we always start from the far out time frames and work our way in super simple and easy to understand steps to trade this manipulated market. Now, you could say, well, it broke out. Nah, no. There's no volume to support a breakout. Right now, this is more of a fake out, right? There's just no volume supporting this. Where's the volume in the 4 hour, right? Your biggest volume by far, way up here and right up there and right there and right here, is sell volume. There's no volume. You need more. You need a triple monocle that the Monopoly man wears to see that fucking volume. So this is a fake out. If you weasel your way up any higher, it's these moving averages in red, the 100, or the green 200 is going to knock you back down. And eventually, like I say, draw old lines out into the future. This is where you're going to eventually go. Get rid of that old resistance. So we're going to change this. This is support, right? What's probably going to happen now is you're going to come down and hit that as support again when it was short-term resistance, then drop back down to this one, that's support. And then if you get a pump where the moving averages would be over here, you're going to get rejected and then start trading down and then using it as support. See, just like the other one we just went through, you're in this quadrant right there, and you didn't break up or down, you just traded out of it, and now you're going to trade. You briefly entered this quadrant right there, but I think you're going to rotate into the east quadrant now, right? You're briefly into the north quadrant, the north central quadrant of this. I think you're going to trade down and get into this east quadrant, and you're going to be, that's going to be your upper resistance, and that's going to be your lower support on your way bleeding down, all the way back down here to retest that 113 flash crash low, and then we can figure out where we're going from there. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I playing on my radio show. I cannot provide stocks, commodities, or crypto, or anything else. This is just strictly entertainment and educational, my own personal opinions and beliefs on what's going to go on in the market and what I am doing right now. Peace and love. Peace and love.